already live. Right, we should. Yeah, we're all ready. We're all live. Welcome. Welcome everyone to the last race of 2020. I'm still debating whether to commentate over the Christmas friendly league. Depends, because I have so much fun doing this. But we'll see about that. But officially, this is the official last championship race of 2020. We're all hoping for a good one. We've got a really good turnout as well. It's looking good, Lee. It's looking good. Freddie's here as well. Freddie already here. I swear he's always here no matter what. Now we gotta wait for the rest. Gonna put the link for it in the Discord. But yeah, hello Freddie. Everyone's here. I sound like doing a Smash Brothers ad at the moment. Gonna upload the thumbnail and then I'll be looking at the chat and stuff. Let me just go to the meme page, there it is. Right, okay, let's save the changes there. Thumbnail's a bit different, I'll say that much, it's just a little bit different. Right, now I can look at the chat without hopefully getting any hair in my face. Already up to 6 viewers. Instantly, it's just jumped from 2 to 6. Very logical, very logical. Does seem to be... There he is. Everyone's here. The boys are here. Echo's here. Hello. Good luck in your Group 2 race, mate. Baku was one of your strong ones, if I remember. As normal, leave a like on the stream, support it in any way you can. It's gonna be a good race. Will it be as chaotic as Monaco? Probably not, but it will be. There will be significantly better racing. I can tell. I can promise you that now. Hello. You spelt my name wrong, mate. It's John, not Jhon. The amount of people that do that, even at school, still. That spell my name wrong. It's something else. It's Jhon. No, you confused. It's John, but it's calm. Don't worry about it. Oh dear. But the boys are here. Ben's here. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, I'm literally crying my eyes out. Leclerc Castle section crashing coming. Yeah, I agree way too much there. Castle section's gonna be a nightmare. So is my hair. My hair's too long. It's like over my eyes. I've had to use my headphones to literally keep it up, just to keep it out of my eyes. But yeah, no, Ben's not here this week because I didn't want him here. Because he's a big bully. Yeah, I don't want Ben here because I don't like him. I'm kidding. Yeah, well, it's just me this week. We'll have Ben back on probably after the break. Maybe in one of the Christmas ones if I commentate over them, which isn't a promise. I might even be racing in it. I don't even know. I might get Ben to stream. Can you scroll down a bit? I want to see who's joined. Yep, sure, I'll scroll down. I'll go. There we go. That's everyone. I look younger than you now, and I don't look as homeless anymore. Wait, well, if you had your hair cut or something? I'll see you tomorrow anyway, and we'll see. Is it just because my hair's long? So you've gone from calling me a goth just because my hair's long and the way my hair goes when I don't style it. So now you're calling me homeless when you literally played a homeless thing. You will race. Yeah, I'm in the driver's lineup. I know. I saw. Shut up, Ben. What are you trying to... Ben, I'm trying to say you're useless. I'm kidding. Man shaved. I need to shave as well, but I don't want to because I have a baby face if I don't shave. No, if I shave, I look like I have a baby face, so I just don't. At the moment, I'm trying to let it grow. The chin I shave though. Chin could do a bit. But the tash is staying there as far as I'm concerned. Nah, fam. Yeah, Ben, you can come back at one point. Not today, but we'll see about Canada or something. He's young and shaving off one hair, fam. Shut up. Mate, you're 6 months older than me. I went from calling you a god to an emo to a demented rat. Now you've gone from calling me a Tory to an emo to a demented rat. Oh, you can't forget Max Verstappen fan as well before that, which makes me want to cry. How come O covers Group 2? This is Group 1. I'm not sure if Group 2 is actually being streamed. Imagine being in Group 2. Oh, Ben, leave it. Like, Group 2 is not bad, just a bit more chaotic. Like, I'll leave it, fam. How come on one cover? I only do Group 1. Group 2 is usually... Group 2 is usually streamed by Infinite Gamer, but he hasn't done it the past few weeks. The old Topsy. Let's go, yeah, let's go, last race of the year. A Tory demented rat, which is... Oh, shut up. Honestly, just for that echo, I hope you crash. Nah, to be fair, I hope you do well. But yeah, let's go, Jordan. It's going to be a good race. Really excited for this one, actually. I think I've beaten the comments of any other stream already. But here we go. 30 seconds and this. And we're starting at basically on time now. So, stick around. Enjoy the race. Freddy, are you still here? If you're not, I'm going to be livid. But yeah, Freddy will have your analysis again. Didn't me and Ajax are on the same team? But yeah, we are. That's the thing. That's if I'm racing. We are on the same team. Yes, Freddy. It's just funny because Ben, what you could do if you want, Ben, if you can commentate over if you want. I'll probably stream my perspective. I don't know if I'll do all the races. I'll do a few of them definitely. But me and Echo on the track don't go well together. We physically cannot race. We always end up with something that goes wrong. So I might just stay away from him like the whole race. Oh, Big Calderon, were you a Hubert? Fair enough. At least I'm not a slow person. Anyway, Terry, go and do your... Right, Terry, is your... Echo, is your race not started yet? I'm surprised if it hasn't. I would have thought it would have by now. I know the invites went out. Anyway, welcome along, Leng, to qualifying for the 2020, for the last 2020 race of the IFR League Championship. We are at Baku, at the Baku Street Circuit. So a fitting track then to say goodbye to 2020. It's been an odd year, but there will be a small break from me. I think I'll have a couple videos coming out. I'm going to be working on a sort of mid-season montage. As you see Becco out on track already. Yeah, I'm going to be working on a mid-season sort of montage type deal. Both have already done DRS, so already side by side then. They're basically racing, if anything. No, he's backed off now, as that's Kramer behind him. But yeah, I'm going to be working on like a mid-season montage. Me and Ben are going to be working out that together. Maybe a couple other videos, and obviously streaming that. I'm going to be making them. Well, we'll do it together or something. We'll work it out together. I'll call you on Discord or something. But it depends if I stream the Christmas League or not. I don't even know if I'll be racing in that yet. I know I've got the spot. Because I get headaches after a while, so I'm not sure if I'll... Yeah, we'll do it together, because I can tell you what to do in that. I got an email through earlier about my year of 2020, and I didn't upload all year. I think I uploaded a couple of videos in January, then obviously left it until, what was it, like October, November. But I had, what, that 9-month gap, it was nearly a year gap. I think it was a whole year that I didn't upload for, and somehow this year's ended up being my best year on YouTube. So it's kind of mental. Anyway, I'm betting Freddy's probably going to be back in Becco. Also, some news: Atmos isn't racing this week. He's going to be he's watching the stream with us, but Atmos isn't racing this week as he's busy. So we only have one Ferrari on track. But anyway, who are you people backing for pole position? I'm guessing Freddy's going to be back in Becco as per usual, as we're riding on board with him now. No, he's not racing, Ben, he's busy. Can we see Briggsy finally get a win? That's the question. That's what we want. We all want a Briggsy win. He should have had it. Briggsy should have probably won by a few races. He could have definitely won. But he made mistakes, and then I'm on holiday. Yeah, he's on holiday, I forgot. But yeah, Atmos is on holiday. Nazareth said, yeah, Nazareth would. Because in the past couple performances, I can definitely see Nazareth on pole. I'm gonna back Slayer. I'm only gonna back anyone actually. I think they can all do well. I think there's some of a Honda engine in the background there. Becco P1, Nazareth P2, Briggsy P3. Fair, bold, very bold. But yeah, Freddy's back in Becco as per usual. As we ride on board with him now, that's Briggsy on provisional pole for 141.1. Yellow flag in sector 1. I think that's just Briggsy going wide the first corner. Becco, I think his lap time must have been invalidated. Oh no, he's gone to his lap now. But Kramer, 140.9. Let's put the track map on. We've got most people on medium tyres, surprisingly. I want to take my steering wheel with me on holiday. But most people surprised on the mediums, but the softs are the quicker car, as there's a Renault. I believe that was Camiliano having an issue with the pit exit. But yeah, most people then on mediums, about half the grid on softs, about half the grid on mediums. It's very alternating strategy this week, I'll say that much. And that's a huge lock-up from Camiliano, who goes into the wall slightly. He had front wing damage anyway. I'm pretty sure that was from whatever happened coming up the pit lane. It's got quite close between Briggsy and I think that was Becco there. Another yellow flag in sector 1. It's Sarge. I'm not sure that there's anything too special there. But a Renault then in the top 3. Very shaken up grid this week. Nazareth is in the pits. He hasn't even set a lap yet, so that's surprising. But Sargent then, or Sarge, I want to call it, but he with a 139.4. Last week's race winner, remember? An unlikely race win from last week. Has definitely given him the boost for this race. And he is on the soft tyres, so he will be quicker. It's just a debate of The strategy, what strategy would be better? Half the grid seem to think it's a mediums are the better strategy, while the other half appear to think softs. More people are going to the... I think mediums are the better strategy, but people are going to softs just for raw pace to get the higher grid position. And Nazareth is also on soft, so he might be on the worst strategy. And he's probably one of the quickest in the league anyway. So... it's going to be interesting to see actually, very alternating strategies in the raw pace. With Fiore fast with a 148, not sure what happened to him. My session crashed, so I have to start from the back. Oh, that's unlucky, Echo, that's unlucky. At least you can afford to avoid the first corner chaos. We have a new guy in Ferrari to replace me. Yeah, we do. Only one Ferrari though, still. As he slides his way out of turn 4. Gonna be full send from me, yeah. For next year, he'll be AlphaTauri. Nice. Those are the other flags in Sector 3. I'm not sure what's going on. I think it's just people pitting, yeah. Just people going really slowly in the pit lane. Team McLaren's in the top 3 though, that's not bad. Big up AlphaTauri. It's quite the fight for pole, to be fair. Yellow flag in sector 2 and 3, that was Slayer. Does he have damage? I can't quite tell. See if he comes down. No damage it looks. Just appeared to be going slowly. Another yellow flag in sector 1 on the second straight. And that's, I think I'm pretty sure that's Briggsy. Or not, or Louis Ferdinand, or Briggsy, one of them. Just blitzing it down the straight. Emmons left. Both McLarens in the top 3. Sarge on pole. The softs are more people are going on the softs now then. Maybe the mediums are just not viable at all. Nazareth still hasn't set a lap. That's a bit... Maybe he's leaving it to the last minute. I'm not sure what he's doing, but he hasn't set a lap. I don't think he's been out on track. Oh yes, there he is. Hello John, he's finally here. John, stay here this time. Because the race is in 8 minutes and you're going to want to watch the race. It's the last one of the year. Well, it's the last actual championship one of the year, so you better watch it with me. Or you better be here. Nazareth firmly at the back. I'm not sure what he's doing. I'm gonna aim to have a drive like Sainz in Brazil 2019. That would be a good plan. As Louis Ferranda's going slow. Must have invalidated his lap or something. But Briggsy on pole at the moment, 139.202 by about 2 tenths. That's the fastest lap of the session. I think Briggsy, after the difficulty he's had since I've started commentating, because I obviously missed, I think the first 3 I missed the first 3 races. But if Briggsy can pull it back now and get the pole and even win the race, that'll be brilliant. I think we all want to see Briggsy win, to be honest. We all want to see it. Who doesn't want to see it? Good lap for Briggsy. Yeah, very good Atmos. Very good lap. In terms of the actual top three, they're quite... Especially... The gap between third and fourth is really quick. Man, I'm dead. He too be slow, that pink. Yeah, because he backed off on the lap. So yeah, oh, that's Camiliano on pole, 1:39.053. We'll probably see a 1:38 later on. There's another flag, yellow flag in sector 1. This is from Echo. Although I reckon I'll just be able to get fourth as top 3 is guaranteed for the top 3. Fair enough, yeah. As that's Briggsy, I'm pretty sure invalidating his lap there. But yeah, honestly, Echo, good luck. I think you'll have a good race because you're usually quite quick round Baku. And we used to play. Medzi though, interestingly, still on the mediums. He's going for a very rogue strategy to say the least. While most people want, while everyone else is on softs. So yellow flag in sector 3. That's Poison Wild out. See if he can ride on board with the Alfa Romeo, who's just gone past. Ride on board with the Racing Point, and that was Poison Wild. Completely out of qualifying. He's been Monaco. He had a crap one. This qualifying hasn't gone well either. Hopefully the race is better for him. But gap between 4th and 5th is barely anything, isn't it? As Bait Assassins and the Racing Point are always on the podium, from my understanding. Haha, that's in Group 2. That's the podium. Bait Assassin and the Racing Point. That's their podium. 5 minutes left of the quali. Apart from that one crash and that error from Camiliano, it's been a pretty quiet qualifying. Fury Fast has cut up the pack, which is good on him, Kramer's out on track, Slayer's back out on track as well. I'm blooming excited for this race. It's the last one of the year. We're on a chaotic track on the F1 game. As we see a yellow flag in sector 2 and 3, that's just Albert de Vrijt warming up his tyres, so nothing much to see there. As he goes onto his final lap, and then we'll ride on board with him as there's a McLaren going slowly through turn 4. Most drivers are going slow, but we're going to keep riding on board with Albert to see what he can do, see if he can improve and get up the pack. This is as far as I'm concerned, this is his first race in this league. I don't know if he was in Group 2, I don't know if he was in any races before I started commentating, but it'd be good to see what he can do with my number. My number is 32 for people who didn't know. See what he can do out on track. We'll get the lap data up and we'll see what he's doing. I don't think we'll have to see if he's doing... We'll see what his sector 2 is, if it's a green or it's a purple. I won't be finishing dead last. My guy is out of track. Illegal. Yellow flag in sector 1 again. He's 7 tenths quicker. That's good lap. Someone got disqualified. Smelly. Oi, Ethan, oi. Shut up, you smell. We've already had 108 comments. That's ridiculous. That's by quite some margin broken the record. 108 comments. There's a kerfuffle at sector 1. And that's Sarge almost putting a Lance Stroll. Greasy. Oi, Ethan, listen here. I've had enough of your bollocks. How about you shove it at your cork and shove it? Because you smell. It's just a complete cluster at turn. As there's a Red Bull going wide. That's VTOD. What did Albert do in the end? Oh, he's going down the start finish straight now. So we'll see what Albert's doing. He's over a second quicker than his last lap. That's going to put him up the pack quite a bit. So look how bunched up it is in the middle sector. How's catching up on my last stream? Ben, why are you saying stop? Someone's out. Someone's been there. It's Camiliano. He's had an accident. I'm pretty sure he's lost his front wing. Yeah, but Ben, why are you saying stop? He hasn't been at all. Just not really. Not sure what happened there either. But I do Twitch. Yeah, no one cares if you do Twitch. I'm kidding. It's just Twitch, isn't it? No, who gives one? I mean, I would do it on Twitch, but I have more of a following on here, so it's just easier on here, isn't it? This Medzi going slow. Oh, nothing much happened there, just poggers. I do cool. Ethan, you're trash at F1, mate. And I'm sorry. Mate, Ben, these remotes, these emotes are something else. The stream last week. It's because you were there, Ben. You completely ruined it for everyone. I play with those e-girls, yeah, because you're lonely, so you have to go on and get e-girls. Yeah, to be honest, Ben, I can't even disagree, because that's true. Yellow flag in sector 3, that's Alba being slowed right down by one of the Hasses. I think that's, yeah, it's Fury fast. VTOD has retired. I think he might have been in the pit lane, I'm not quite sure. See if we can find him. Yeah, he wasn't there, he must have been in the pit lane because he's not appearing on camera. John, why must you hurt me this way? I'm sorry, I can only tell the truth. 124 comments, we've smashed it with that record. As that's Kramer going a very strange route. He's practically, I'm not sure what he's doing there. Maybe he's heading to the oil fields of Azerbaijan instead of the Baku city circuit, but that's on him, as I think that's Sarge with front wing damage there. Now if you pro Twitch streamer instantly able to get the E-girls. Oi, Ethan, I ain't having that foul language. If you carry on, I'm going to have to declare you smelly tomorrow at school. But anyway, that's the end of qualifying. It looks to be, as you see Briggsy going slow, he's not going to be starting another lap. Is Camiliano on track? No, yellow flag, sector 2 and 3 once again. We'll keep an eye on the timing screen, see if anyone moves up or down. But your top 3 are going to be Camiliano, followed by Briggsy, followed by Kramer. So definitely a different top 3. Nazareth though with 0 laps. I'm not sure that's part of his strategy. Eagles are clapped. Yeah, but I'm not sure if Nazareth just couldn't be bothered or he's not here. I'm not sure what's happening with Nazareth. But Nazareth then starting at the back of the grid, following, not even putting a single lap in. Because that's Kieran almost brake checking Quick Fast and again brake checking him. I'm not sure what he's doing there. That's the AI doing it though, so I don't think that was actually him, because see he had finished. Anyway, now we have the last race of 2020 to come. There's front wing damage for Quick Fast, he's just dragging his front wing around. Obviously, all of you watching here, we've got 9 people watching. So Ethan, Echo, Ben, whoever else is here, like the stream right now, and I'll give you I'll give you a thumbs up. I don't even know. Qualifying is over for me, so I go race and come back when it all built. When I balls it up. Alright, Echo, good luck, mate, good luck. But there's your top 3 then for the race. Camiliano and Briggsy separated by only just 0.040 seconds. So barely a gap at all. Not even like it or you smell. It's as simple as that. If you don't like the stream, you smell. But the top 3, very close between them all. Top 2 are close. I think Briggsy can definitely bring it home. Even if you don't like the stream, I'll try to buddy you tomorrow because you smell. Now we have the race though. I'll do a Leclerc. Yeah, you will. I hope not. Good luck, mate. Seriously, good luck. I think Ethan's liked it now. Good, good. No. Like it now, or you smell. You have one more chance, or you smell. We have 20 seconds exactly, or you smell. Everyone, so Freddie will need your... I'm back with the true gamer cake. Yeah, the race is just starting. Send it back to McDonald's. Anyway, welcome along then to the race. We have... Freddie will need your analysis, so put your predictions in chat, everyone, and especially Freddie. But here we are, and getting ready for the formation lap. Predicted pit stop strategy at the bottom. There's a 2-stop potentially possible from the softs to the mediums to the back to the softs, but most people will probably go softs to hards with the 1-stop. It will be fascinating to see. Right, good boy, Ethan. But in terms of conditions, unlike last week, it's not a night race. Last week it was a night race at Monaco, which was my idea actually. But in case of if you don't watch F1, this is the formation lap. This is where they warm up their tyres. So the race, this isn't technically the race yet. They get right. They go around the track. And that's Nazareth off. I'm very confused what's happening with him. I don't know if he's racing. He's been disqualified from the formation lap. That might even be the whole race. First lap collision with VSC, Slayer podium, and Briggsy Dove. Good prediction. I can definitely see that possible. That's Nazareth disqualified. I'm not sure if that's just from the formation lap or from the full race, as he's right at the back of the grid anyway. We'll hop back on board with Camilliano, our pole sitter. As they're all warming up their tyres. Briggsy keeping close with the pressure. Camilliano with low signal, with a bad connection to the lobby. That might give Briggsy the advantage, unless if Briggsy has the same, which he doesn't. They're all really warming up their tyres. They're all really except Slayer. He do be disqualified. He is. I'm not sure if it's just from the race, but as we ride on board with Camilliano, when the AI take control of the car, it would take such a long time for them to all form up. They're all very spread out anyway. It's Quick Fast has managed to fall behind Boys and Wild in the formation lap. His Nazareth will start with really cold tyres. Hope for the dive bomb from him. Yeah, but be very risky from him. I'm not sure if he's even racing because he started right at the back. But the grid is forming up as you ride on board with Quick Fast. We'll hop on board with Camilliano when the race starts. We'll probably hop on board with Briggsy because then we see more of the grid. But Camilliano is lining up on the grid. 140 comments, almost 10 viewers. It's been a banging stream. It's almost going better than the China one. But there is our starting grid. Very odd camera angle for Slayer. But while we wait for as Lazarus, right, here we go then. We prepare yellow flag in sector 3 immediately. Not sure what's happening there. There's no lights. Here come the lights then. 5 lights are on. As we go away in Baku, it's a relatively good start from Camilliano. But Briggsy takes the lead into turn 1. Contact at the back, and that's Kramer almost spinning around, keeping it clean, most of them all the way through turn 1. But that's Briggsy then into lead as Fury Fast closing the door on Kramer, who's lost multiple positions off the start. Lozvash in the background, so McLaren's putting pressure on Kramer, as well as Todd going side by side with Sarge. As we go into turn 3, almost contact between the two. His yellow flag in sector 1 as that's Nazareth apparently somehow in the lead, which has pulled over at the first corner. Very odd scenes between them two, but we ride back on board with our race leader Briggsy, who is controlling the pace as Camiliano is already dropping back. We're followed closely behind by Fure Fast, who's had a fantastic start. Let's slate up through the castle section we go. Everyone seems to be ready, keeping it clean. That's Sarge almost spinning round. So I think that was slight contact but from Kramer, but as Medzi then side by side through this long set, as he into the wall goes Medzi. That's going to give him damage and compromise his race entirely. Keep going behind then. Quick fast up 3 positions. Luis Fernandez down 1. No one's really made any good positions off the line, so Briggsy's got into the lead. Fure Fast up 1 position. Albert de Witt he's not having an awful one. Poison Wild closely following him, with Nazareth in the race still, but I do believe he isn't actually racing. 6 tenths separate the top 2, with 1 tenth separating Kramer and Sargent. And it might even be 3 wide going to the first corner. There's a massive train of cars as looks to be the Sargent defending. Then we'll go down further down the order. Blue flag already after 1 lap from Nazareth. I'm surprised he's still racing too. I'm not even sure if he is racing or if the AI is just controlling. Very odd scenes from him, as that's Kieran Lilly going to the wall there. We'll go further up the grid again as we see if there's any action happening. Relatively quiet from these 3 here. At the top, but Kramer somehow into second, which is a bit of an issue. Not bad for a very clean first lap actually. I don't think it was quite as clean as Spain, which Spain was, well, it was really clean, Spain. It's the first lap anyway, but that's Kramer putting pressure on Sargent. Getting the good line. Sargent doesn't really get a great line through the corner. Getting very close between. Slight lock up behind. Medzi's falling behind. He's down 7 positions. As up the hill we go. Blue flag around the whole track, apparently. Right on board with the train here. 3 cars, with Becco being put under pressure by Quick Fast. With Becco putting the pressure on, but still somehow only attempt. Late braking from Vitor. The Sargent rides the curb, almost loses the back end coming out of the corner. 7 tenths separate first and third, with 7 tenths first and second. We've already had a stop from Nazareth and Medzi. De Cunha, Luis Fernandez, Poison Wild, Albert Veit and Medzi all on hard tyres, which is a strange one. Not for Monaco, nothing like Monaco. And it's going to be close going into turn 1. A slipstream from Kramer giving the edge. Will he go around the outside? He goes, thinks about it, but decides to back away. DRS is now enabled this lap. He's out of the track again, illegal. But as Kramer does indeed have DRS now, really putting the pressure on Sarge, but he doesn't get a great exit out of turn 2. That's going to give Sarge the absolute boost going down the straight. Sometimes the interval gap won't come up, it's a bit odd. We'll have a look at the fastest lap. Very even on pace, except Nazareth, who's for some reason got a 2:46, so it's not very good race from him. But right on board with our race leader Briggsy, who could finally get the win he so desperately deserves. Camiliano though, keeping the pressure on him as up through the most tricky section of the track we go. Only 7 metres wide at its widest point, 6 metres, even 5 metres at some point on that track, but keeping the pressure as we go further down the pack. See if I can fix the issue of the gap. Yellow flag in sector 2. There's been an incident at the castle section. Something's happened with Luis Fernandez, who has spun round at the castle section. The castle has claimed its first victim already, as there is a rogue front wing element down the bottom. That's good, and he's hits the wall again. I can't remember as they can't reset the track. Can you put interval? I am putting intervals between them, but it's not working for some reason. I'm not really sure what's happening there, but there is Luis Fernandez with the front wing damage. Okay, intervals are loading now. Apologies for the issue. For some reason they weren't before, but 4 tenths separate the top 2, 6 tenths separate 6th and 7th, with 1 tenth separating Quick Fast as he literally thinks about the move. Slight contact with Becco, but but he will have the second straight to get that move done, as 7 attempts here, another 7 attempts here, 4 attempts here. This could be a potential move for Todd. Will he go? Will he? No, he won't risk it around the outside. He's covered him off. 4 attempts separating Becco and Quick Fast. You don't think about a move. Lily losing the back end for Quick Fast. Very close. As Kieran gets in ahead of Louis Ferrandez, who pits after the pummeling damage. Small lock up from Quick Fast though. 5 attempts separate the top 2 now. He's certainly keeping the pressure on. So up through the castle section we go once more. Very close between the 2 Red Bulls again, nearly hitting the wall there. Almost pulling to the side, Kramer there. A bit of an odd decision from him, but Louis Ferrandez very far behind. Briggsy still racing. Is he driving now? Looks to be he is, but he's got a lot of time to make up. There's 5 attempts separate the top 2. Now we've got to the longest time finish straight of the season. He's out of the slipstream, which is a bit of an odd decision. He will have DRS as we come down the straight now. DRS should have just been turned online, as he's gaining pretty quickly on Briggsy, but keeping on a DRS zone isn't too long. He doesn't go for the move, but Todd then putting the pressure on. As Todd pits already when he could have got par. I don't think he wants to lose any time between him and Kramer, but we want to get right on board with this battle. Very close between them both. Not a great exit from Camiliano. I think he must have had a really late braking. Very fast getting close between them both. Camiliano is strong drive, but it'll be a good fight. Yeah, it will be a good fight. Camiliano is not going to give this one up. Briggsy will not give this one up either. He's been chasing a win since I've been starting commentating. It's a big lock up from Camiliano. Both wheels locking up there. If you go down into turn 6 and 7 chicane, very close between them. There might have even been a bit of contact there, as that's Albert and Poison World in the pit lane. It's going to be really close between the 2 leaders. Will we see a leader change like at Spain? Clearly a bit of a wobble from Briggsy, or just a slightly different line. But Camiliano seems to have got the better exit, but because of Dirty and the way the cars work, they can't follow each other. Vulnerable with Briggsy, who does look to be... Briggsy is racing. Yeah, Briggsy wants to finish top this first part of the season. Yeah, he will. Let's hope he does. Camiliano, so close to him. Bit of a wobble it looked like from the wheel inputs there from Camiliano's 5 as Todd pits. Kramer getting pretty close between them, but it's his second already going down the straight as we're about to lap Nazareth yet again somehow. Already being lapped. And that's Camiliano pitting for the undercut on Briggsy. Kramer keeping close to Sarge, who Sarge pits. Kramer's going to be looking for the overcut. As you can see, the pit window is open for people on soft tyres looking to go for the hard tyre. So that's Fiore Fast tonight, just ahead in 3rd place. I think he's just left the pit. We'll have a look at the pit stops. We have half the grid have stopped already. Briggsy, surprised he didn't pit last lap, or does he still have the pace in those tyres? Slayer keeping close, but not quite close enough, I believe, as it's getting quite close between Becco and Quickfast back here, I noticed. As Quickfast locks up, Becco keeping the pressure on, being very smooth, a few jagged gear changes, but at this current stage, if we look at the gap to leader, Camiliano is currently in the lead. That's not a good strategy call from Briggsy. He should have pitted with Camiliano, but for some reason he hasn't. See, Nazareth's getting lapped once again. I'm really not sure what's been happening with him this weekend. It's just not been an awful from him. It's close to the pack's relatively close actually. We have 26 laps, so anything could happen. We'll hop on board with Briggsy again, see how he's doing. Still in the lead. I won't be surprised if he doesn't pit a set. Yellow flag in sector 3. Looks to be one of the Red Bulls. So that's Kramer spinning round at the entrance to the longest straight of the season. That's going to completely compromise his race. He was having a really good race until that point, and he has front wing damage as well, so he did make contact with the wall. He's going to make another pit stop. F1 sponsored by Coca-Cola, because I'm drinking. McLaren does have Coca-Cola sponsoring them, but very close between the two heads. That's Camilliano getting past De Cunha, who doesn't really put on much of a fight with the power of DRS, but De Cunha will be able to fight back down the straight, and that's Briggsy falling down to 4th place. Fiore Fast, although hasn't had a pit stop yet, is currently in the lead of this race. Briggsy then gaining on De Cunha already. He will be pushing to get past Camilliano. That's Camilliano locking up yet again. Lots of lockups on Camilliano, I will say that much. We'll be getting close, quite close between Quick Fast and Sarge here, as Sarge will probably line up a move. He's left the outside open, brakes later, thinks about it. Sarge, Quick Fast slightly moves over, compromising a bit. Looks to be getting close between Poison Wild as he goes for the inside, side by side into turn 3, slight contact, but that's Poison Wild up into 11th place, chasing that 1 point. 2 tenths separating these two here, as no, if he goes for the move, he thinks about the move, but decides to back out. Quick Fast really struggling on the hard tyres then. Really locking up everywhere. Luis Fernandez is out of the race. Appears to be in the pit lane. I'm not sure. I don't think much has happened there then. But Sarge side by side through sector 2 then. Round the outside he goes. What a fantastic move there. That was one of the best moves I've seen all race. As Quick Fast thinks about the move into the next corner but doesn't go for it. Slight contact with the wall there from Sarge. But Nazareth then putting in fastest lap. Taking an extra point there. Yeah, I think Luis Fernandez had it just retired in the pit lane. But Fiore Fast has now pitted. Briggsy will go for the move on De Cunha. Slight contact. De Cunha not really leaving much space, but that's not. It will compromise him a bit. That will give Camilliano the gap to the lead. As we go into the second DRS straight now, it should be a decently easy overtake for him, as he's using the slipstream and DRS and overtake as we go side by side into turn 3. Briggsy down the inside. It's a relatively easy move for him there. As we've got Sarge then putting the pressure on Menzi, who's really lost the position out. Something must happen on the start finish straight, probably with the DRS. As Quick Fast locks up yet again. That's going to get Menzi even closer. Menzi on the recovery drive, remember, after his collision with the wall on the first lap. But Briggsy up into second. Going to be chasing. Quick Fast locks up yet again, gets him, compromises his line completely for turn 5 and 6 as Menzi Lily loses the back end as well. Sarge is going to be right behind him, putting the pressure on both of these drivers. Sarge, and there's contact between all 3 of them. Quick Fast into the wall, Menzi crashing into Quick Fast. Quick Fast really hitting the wall at the castle section as well. Sarge will undoubtedly probably try and get past him at the section here. Close between Albert to White, no, nothing happening there. Final balls them now again. 3 seconds separate top 2. Quick Fast locks up yet again. A lot of curve from Sarge there. Probably lost a fair bit of time. As Kieran seems to be contact me if that legal. Yeah. Oh, and that's Poison Wild hitting the wall. And that's a full safety car then, or our first safety car of the race today, as he's lost his front wing entirely. That'll bunch up the grid, but that's ideal for Briggsy. Ideal for him. Completely losing his front wing. So, the battle between these two will have to hold up as Menzi pitting yet again with front wing damage. Quick Fast hitting the wall again. That's a 5-second time penalty for him as well. I'm on board with very fast. On a very good race at the moment for him, actually. Getting quite close between the two McLarens. Pretty sure that's front wing damage for Todd there. Yeah, there is. Doesn't look to be affecting his pace too much, but Kramer onto the soft tyres, which is that's a very ambitious strategy from him. Freddie, what do you think about Kramer's pit stop onto softs? It's going to be an interesting restart, because Briggsy will have the slipstream on Camiliano and probably overtake. DRS won't be enabled, which is a little flap on the rear wing that opens. Safety car waiting just past turn 2. It's what the yellow spot is just there. Cars are getting confused with Renault. But yeah, Freddie, what's your opinions on Kramer's very random pit stop onto the soft tyres? Group 2 seems to be having issues. Why is it side by side between them two? What is... They're both pitting contact into the pit lane and Decunha going so slowly for some reason. And that's going to give Todd a 5-second time penalty. What was Decunha and Todd doing there? Very strange. I feel like this wasn't pre-planned by Kramer. We'll see how he does. Yeah, I don't think he was planned to go onto the softs. It's a very odd strategy from him. But what was happening between Todd and Decunha there? Todd appeared to be going side by side with him. Both appeared to be going in the pit lane. Decunha appeared to brake check him. Yeah, I saw your Discord Echo. But Todd there and Decunha with both penalties now. Not sure what they were doing there. Just mental between them. But Decunha completely unacceptable. Brake checking going into the pit lane, is going unnecessarily slowly. Todd unnecessary to try and overtake on the pit straight. As he locks up as well. First safety car isn't over yet. The grid is still very spread out. After only 10 laps in. Also, Ben, when are you looking to get the highlights done by? Just wondering. Slater in second place. Briggsy's pitted again. Safety car using the safety car to his advantage to go onto the harder tyres. Highlights tomorrow or Tuesday, boss. Alright, nice one, boss. Must be safe. His safety car appears to be in this lap. From when I was there, it wasn't even 3 corners before we get a safety car. I think it got to the top 9 and there was still a safety car. Or lap 9. Yeah, lap 9. Safety car still not pitting yet. I'm just so confused in what Decunha and Todd were thinking they were doing. Todd shouldn't have tried to overtake him. Decunha certainly shouldn't have tried to brake check. Going into the pit lane, going unnecessarily slowly, sabotaging both of their races, quite frankly. I think 3 more laps of safety car. Could be, might even be in this lap. Hope so, I want to get back to racing. Oh, massive lock-up from Camiliano. Check my arm for updates. Sometimes it's hard to see it because it's very small. Kramer then passed Poison Wild. Just seeing that, it might have been a legal overtake. I'm not sure what happened between them here. Guy on the grid still close between Sarge and Quickfire. So those 3 still close again. Not sure what happened there, just happened to see that. But that will give Nazareth the time to catch up and get back in the race. Pretty sure the safety car was going in with no by now, so we've got another lap on the safety car. And then we can probably get back onto racing. Safety car is in this lap. Okay, sorry. But as we will be back on the racing then, Briggsy, the favourite to win. Camilliano will be a surprise win. I didn't expect him to be winning this weekend. As he's not gone yet, we'll keep an eye on him. Yeah, on Fury fast, putting the pressure on Slayer. Slayer then, up into second. After an could be on for an unlikely podium finish. Has he gone? He's not quite gone yet. But no, he has gone. Side by side, going into turn one. Slayer always nailing the restarts. He seems to have lost that yellow flag everywhere. As down the inside goes Briggsy, who loses the position. That's when the Haas is going wide, and contact between all three there. I think that might have been a bit of front wing flying off of Briggsy. Yellow flag already at sector one. That's on the Alpha Tauri spinning round, and that's Quick Fast at turn two, who just reset the track. That's just been confirmed. That'll be a penalty for him. And someone off in the background as well. Chaos at turn two. Somehow already, after only a few seconds after restart, Kieran is out as well. Just complete chaos at the restart there, and that was, I believe, Quick Fast. There's Quick Fast into the wall again, and that's him out of the race. No safety car though. It's been to the back of Camilliano goes Slayer. That's an undoubtable penalty for him. That's up Briggsy up into second. I'm not just safety car restart has brought chaos to this race then. But Briggsy will hoping to be, but that's Camilliano. And virtual safety car then after just corners and corners of chaos. I couldn't even keep up with it. Chaos. I didn't even see what happened at turn two there. Just complete mental from all drivers. Sargent at the back of the grid. But Slayer then, that'll definitely be a penalty for him. No denying that. Just went straight into the back of Camilliano. Becco in third, Freddie. Becco's in third. Camilliano he's gonna be fighting back. Does he have? He doesn't have any front wing damage. He's still got pace then, definitely. As Briggsy into the lead then as Slayer pits. But what a just pure chaotic restart as we get back underway then. Still quite close between all three, but interesting. The race will end with one driver. Both between these two again. Fury Fast aggressively holding the third place. Who could blame him? He would want this podium like nothing else. Nazareth up into 8th then. In one lap, we lost 3 drivers. Becco, yeah, Freddie's happy. Becco up into 2nd as well. Nazareth on his recovery drive. Slayer falling right back. Yeah, I think he'll still get a penalty though, even if he did try to give himself one. But that's Briggsy finally leading the Grand Prix. Hopefully we'll be winning the GP. But Becco in 2nd place and Fury Fast in 3rd. The most unlikely people I think I see on the podium is but Camilliano already right behind them both. This will be a race to the end. None of them are going to give this one up. So close between all 3 drivers. Breaks like another double lockup for Camilliano, but nails the exit somehow. As will he go for a move into this corner? He goes for it, very close to him. Slight contact, I believe. Pushing Fury Fast out wide. That should be fine. Nothing too dramatic there. 7/10 separate Becco and Camilliano. Becco, come on, mate. Come on, Becco. You can do this. You can hold 2nd. He's gaining with DRS. I wouldn't be surprised if there will be an overtake. Has he got overtake enabled? What's he doing? He has overtake left. DRS is enabled this lap then. It's into turn 1, lock up again from Camilliano. 4/10 separating Kramer and Poison Wild. Keep in mind Kramer is on soft tyres. He has the pace. Takuna up into 5th. Keep an eye on the position changes for the race. Penalties only to Kunherd was on track with a penalty. Most people on 2 stops. Todd and Sarge on 3 stops. Position change to Kunherd up 6 positions. Beko up 7. Nazareth up 8. And Briggsy obviously in the lead of the race. And that Camiliano though passed Beko. I didn't quite see the overtake. Must have been into turn 2 or 3. But he's keeping close to him. He is keeping close to him as Camiliano locks up again. But Camiliano has a lot of pace around this track. He'll be chasing down Briggsy to the end now. 5 tenths separating Poison. Well, as he drives into the wall, losing Whitby's front 3 second time penalty for Fiore fast as he pulls off the track. And that's probably going to be a retirement for him. No, he goes back on the track. I'm not sure what happened there. Poison, no, he has now retired from the race. Going over the curve a lot then, Nazareth. Into the last braking zone of the lap. Trend of about, of exactly 6 cars. As onto the start finish straight we go, and then 4 tenths separating Nazareth and Kramer. As Nazareth into the wall slightly there. Will that give him damage? Can't see any as he's gaining on Kramer. Should be relatively easy DRS overtake. Kramer weaves slightly, and that's an easy overtake for Nazareth, who goes up into 6th place. But side by side almost behind them then, with Mezzi getting interested with it, and Williams having a chaotic race, who's able to pull it back when he needs to. 4 tenths between Fury Fast and Beko. Fury Fast in the chase on the podium spot. Obviously Freddie wants Beko in 3rd. We all do. Had an awful few races. Mezzi thinking about the move on Kramer. Kramer, his softs going off, but that's a massive lock up from Mezzi. I think Mezzi is definitely the quicker driver out of them two, considering the conditions. But Slayer then significantly behind the rest. Even if he gets a penalty, he won't do anything. But as it's that, if Slayer makes up a break, he should get a play. He did. I'm sorry, Slayer, but well, that was it Slayer? I think it was. Yeah, but Slayer, that wasn't good from you. You did run into the back of him. But Nazareth putting the pressure onto Kunha. He's blown up through the field after being lapped at the start, after not even doing a lap in qualifying. He's come to this. It's been an odd race for him, but bloody good at the same time for him. 3.9 seconds the gap between 1st and 2nd. It has gone down slightly then, but this is the battle we want to ride on board with. Kunha versus Nazareth. Nazareth will have DRS, so will Kunha. Onto the pit straight we go now. We'll see what tyres they're all on. They're both on medium tyres. Fury Fast on the hard tyres. Riding on board with them now. Gaining sector yellow flag in sector 3. I'm not sure what's happened there. Just a bit nothing really. But will he go for the move? He should easily have it here. As down in, he doesn't go down the inside, he decides to back out of that. Fury Fast and Beko still so close together. Camiliano gaining on the leader, Briggsy. It's so good between all 4 of these drivers, it's incredibly close. This is a big battle there. Fury Fast wanting the podium, Beko wanting the podium just as much. Nazareth said, I think Nazareth will probably come out on top. Beko, hopefully, Beko keeps the podium. He has 10 laps to hold him off. It'll be difficult, but not impossible. Nazareth flying at the moment, 3.2 seconds separating Briggsy and Camiliano. It's going to be a good battle at the end then if he keeps his pace up. Camiliano will have the better tyres at the end. Briggsy on the mediums, Camiliano on the hard, so we'll have the pace advantage near the end of the race if he can carry on his pace now. 2.9 seconds separating them now. They're all becoming incredibly close. We're right on board with him now. You can see Briggsy in his sights. Into the last braking zone of the track then. Fury Fast definitely pushing Beko. Even if Beko doesn't finish on the podium, we cannot deny he has had a fantastic race. Fantastic weekend for that. He's keeping behind him though, but he is gaining. We could see a possible over. I don't think there's any straight left for him. As he goes for a risky dive, when he thinks about it, or almost launches it down the inside, scares Becco a bit. Wouldn't be surprised if he thinks about moving to turn 2, but backs out, it moves over, just has a little look. Onto a DRS straight now, pulls over for some reason, must have been a bit of contact with the wall, couldn't quite see with the camera angle given there. 2 tenths separating Kunha and Furo Fast. Contact between them both, Furo Fast moved very late there. And into the back of Kunha goes Nazareth, and that's Nazareth's round. That's going to be another rant for him in the Discord then. Still holding 7th flow, but that is damage for Nazareth. We're right back on board with Furo Fast. Continue to put the pressure on Becco as gap 2.6 seconds between first and second. Close between all the drivers here. Medzi coming back with a fight. He's still in the race. He's not going to give up yet. Kunha, decent exit there. Most importantly for Freddie, this is Becco in third. Still in third. He's still there. What a race. I think if Slayer gets a penalty, he'll get a penalty for Canada. Five tenths separating them both now. Could we see an overtake? 6 tenths with Medzi and Kunha, but can only focus on one driver. Which will it end up being? Furo Fast out of the slipstream for some reason. I'm not sure what he's doing. That's going to make him lose a bit of time. Becco slightly over track limits there. Probably safe for Furo Fast too. 4 tenths separating Kunha and Medzi. This is the big. These three, 4th, 5th, and 6th. This is what. 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th, the battle for 3rd more now. If anything, 7 tenths between these two again. Becco holding his ground though, he's having a very good race for him. Very good race. 2.2 seconds. Nazareth pitting for softs. 2.2 seconds between first and second now then. Basically, it's guaranteed that someone will finish in the points. As side by side looks to be nearly coming out into turn 2. That will probably give, that's given Sarge DRS on Nazareth. Very close between them both there. I don't think giving them a fight too much. I know Nazareth is on the quicker tyres, on soft tyres, and that Sarge is on older mediums. 1.7 seconds separating Camiliano and Briggsy. So mediums definitely going off now then. A late safety car for Briggsy will save the day. 7-10, these two still going at it. Medzi still going at Kunha. It's going to be a battle to the end, this is 100%. Losing a bit of time though, 9 tenths between these two, so Becco appears to be pulling away. Will Furo Fast? He has no ERS at all if you look what he's doing with the red letters meaning 0, but he's still gaining with the power of DRS. Late braking from him, that's wide at turn 1, Lily losing the back end, that's going to give Becco, let's say a bit of breathing space at 1.3 seconds, and the wide again at turn 2. Clearly his tyres are, he's not enjoying those hard drives, but 1.1 seconds between Camiliano and Briggsy. You've got a thrilling battle here. Briggsy had 7 laps to hold the lead of the race. It doesn't sound like much, but it's more, it feels like an eternity when you're racing. Furo Fast has a penalty, same for Kunha now. Medzi then currently would probably be sitting in 4th. Yeah, he'll be sitting in 4th car. Briggsy with a 3-second time penalty now. So currently, Camiliano leads the race. Briggsy then must have exceeded track limits somewhere. Strict track limits in this game. Stupid, not realistic at all. But Camiliano, we're going to hop on board with the battle for first. We keep an eye on the gap behind. Another. I swear Camiliano's locking up at every corner. I'm going to start preparing for the Christmas season. Good luck, yeah. I think you'll do well. On to stopping it straight. Quick, fastest left. But onto the DRS straight now. Is Briggs using overtake? He's just started using overtake. Camiliano slowly gaining. But at the moment, Camiliano is in the lead. Briggs just needs to try and pull away. Finally, Fiore Fast has got past Becco. Unfortunate for Freddy though. But Becco will have DRS on the second straight. Fortunate to miss that. Fiore Fast nailing the exit. Same for Becco as well. Close between 6th and 5th still. Down to 11, still on 11 runners. Late braking from Medzi. Still manages to do it though. Becco, very racy. Nazareth is fastest lap. Becco, very racy with Fiore, but Fiore Fast does have a penalty. But in terms of the race, it's not been as chaotic as Monaco. Racing's been a lot better. Because we've actually seen overtakes, which you should in the race. I think Becco can definitely get third place back. He's got nearly 50% ERS battery. But 8 attempts separating both. A second between them now, no chance unfortunately. Becco not good with exit, short shifting too early. Unfortunate for him, but if he finishes 4th, good on him. 8 attempts between 4th and 5th. Becco just, what tyres is he on? He's on old hards. Cunha on all the mediums. Still battling between these two. Camiliano is gaining. We're all right on board with him now. Actually, 3 attempts separate these two. Definitely going to be an overtake here. Cunha leads the room. I'm honestly looking if this one to catch. But that's Medzi pass to Cunha. Now just back up into 8th. Good on him there. Camiliano putting the pressure on Briggsy. Currently Briggsy, remember Briggsy has a penalty and is in 2nd place. A late safety car would help Briggsy so much right now. Another lock up from Camiliano. But I think I've been saying that a lot this race. As the Cunha pits for soft tyres. I think he's pitted for them to try and get a late fastest lap just to get an extra point. Some good battles between the drivers here, except the back view. And Slayer. Camiliano's not giving this one up. Definitely pushed Briggsy into an area of track exceeding. They're probably out of the castle section at the corner. And this corner right here, on that, if you go past this 4 line, very strict limits there. And completely not realistic to real life. Shame because Briggsy, if Briggsy didn't have that penalty, he would probably win this. But unfortunately, an unlucky race for him again at the moment. Unless if Camiliano gets a penalty as well, but I haven't seen Camiliano really exceed the limit all race. We're right on board with him going down to the first corner. Onto a new lap. We've gone to the straight now. DRS in effect, you see the interval between the both down to 4 attempts in 1 lap. It's going to be really close between them at the end of the straight. It's going to be right up the back of him. We'll keep an eye onto the second DRS straight as well then. Sarge though, holding that 1 point off. DRS for Camiliano. His hards will definitely be quicker than Briggs' old mediums now then. Getting close between them both. Camiliano breaks early. There's your grid, there's your strategies. Cheers all, congrats to John for the stream. Cheers Atma. Thank you. Thanks Gomax. Means a lot. As a big lock up from Camiliano there. Going into turn 6. And bit of an odd shift, that's going to give Briggsy quite a bit of breathing space actually. That's brought the gap up to 8 attempts already. Down to 6 attempts, although after that exit, Camiliano's really pushing for this win. We're going to ride on board with this until the end. Unless if Becco and Medzi manage to overtake each other. But this looks to be the big fight at the moment then. We'll have a look at the position change. Well, Becco up 6 positions, Nazareth up 9. I'd say Becco for driver of the day, to be honest. He's had a mental one. Late braking, that's going to compromise the exit for Camiliano quite a bit. Half a second separating them both. I wouldn't be surprised at Camiliano if it ends up side by side at the end of the straight. Well, right, as he's gaining already, I think Briggsy very low on ERS. You can see the battery there. Right on board with him now. On board with Briggsy as well. Here comes Camiliano then, retaking the lead of the Baku GP, and that is Camiliano into the lead after such a long fight. But Briggsy will hopefully continue pushing. He has DRS on the second straight, but he's on older tyres. He's not going to have much left. You can see he's on 12 black bolt hard. Camiliano on older tyres, but on better tyres. Another lockup from Camiliano, just locking up everywhere. 6 tenths separate Medzi and Beko. We're going to ride on ball. And Nazareth 4 tenths behind Todd. This will be a good battle to the end. I'm not sure if it was Todd who rammed into the back of Nazareth. So they're both Red Bulls either way, but Nazareth is going for it. And Warhey goes down the inside now, then into turn 2, side by side. Big lockup from Todd. That's going to compromise him, and that's Nazareth up into 6th place. Continuing to put the pressure on Medzi as he brought the gap down to 6 tenths. The gap already from Camiliano and Briggsy's 2 seconds. Fury Fast has brought the gap down to 6 seconds, so that'll be 3 seconds by the end of the race. A second now, the gap between Beko and Medzi. Oh, and that's a big spin for Medzi, who's crashed and is out of the race. After a mental recovery, is now DNF'd from 5th place. No safety car, probably, as it is the end of the race. Naja's coming down, seeing Medzi's stricken car. Todd seeing the same thing. That will undoubtedly bring Slayer into the points as Medzi's left. Shame for that. That was like the only battle really going on. Invite to a party chat after the race if you can. I'll see. I'm really sorry for Medzi. Yeah, we all are that much. Yeah, I'll see, Terry. I'll see. I might just head off and watch TV. I'm not sure. I'll see. But very unfortunate from Medzi. He was going so well. 1.7 seconds separate. This is the only as close as it will get. 1.1 between Todd and Nazareth. I'm yawning from the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. It was tragic. 5.9. Definitely, I'm pretty sure he's keeping it even. He's not. Fury Fast on the podium then. Beko being home in a good amount of points with 2 laps left. But Camiliano definitely going to be the winner of the race. As that's Slayer pitting again for some reason. But everyone who finishes this race will get a point. That is undeniable. .5 seconds the gap between. So the hards then really becoming quicker now. I don't think we'll gain body, and Slayer picks up a penalty. Not sure what for. Maybe speeding in the pit lane. Didn't quite see in the bottom left. I'll have a look on my stream screen. 5.3 seconds now. That just didn't come up. Maybe it's an old penalty then, but 5.1 seconds. So it's definitely going down. He's pushing. He knows there's only 2 laps left. He's going to be pushing to the end of this one. 3 people are going to be finishing on the soft side. Nazareth having a fantastic race. Same for Beko as well. Beko choosing a fantastic strategy. Briggsy, I think his strategy, him not pitting a lap after Camiliano's cost him the win. If I'm honest, I think he would have won if he didn't do that. But alas, he'll come back in Canada. Hopefully win. Hopefully have another chance there. 4.5 seconds the gap between Fury Fast and Briggsy is now. We'll have a look at the penalty he has, as that's Sarge getting fastest lap. That's an extra point for him. 3 seconds for each of them, so they could be right next to each other and still we won't really, nothing much will happen. 8 viewers then, doing well. Been a good stream. This has been one of the most popular ones, I think, on level with China. 3.8 seconds. He can see Briggsy in his sights. Will there be a chaotic last lap battle, or is this the final result? As Chameleon then is about to cross the line to go on to his last the last lap of the race for him. 3.4 seconds. We're going to keep an eye on this until the end. We'll well and more the Chameleon. It's just to watch him win. 18 minutes. So one of the shorter streams, this one, I think. One of the short ones, definitely. Into turn 1 then. It is very close. 3.5 seconds. He's definitely gaining. No DRS then on the last lap, so I can't see him getting them at all, really. But Becco in 4th place, and Azure somehow in 5th. Oh, it's just been a chaotic race, really. It's been good racing, been chaotic crashes, big crashes. It's Camiliano nearing the castle section, which you haven't seen much of this weekend. Right on board now. This is where Luis Ferranda's crash. It's a very thin section. You physically cannot run side by side through it. Pretty sure Camiliano's just taking his time, saving the car. 3 seconds better than Monaco. Yeah, definitely. Monaco was such chaos, so it was good to watch. 2.4 seconds. 2.5 between Briggsy and Fury Fast. If Briggsy, no, if Fury didn't have that penalty, he'd kind of be sitting second. Slayer on the last lap with a 1:40.2. That's his fastest lap. As he goes on to his final lap now. 2 seconds is going to be between them both as we follow Chameleon as he comes down the pit straight through the pit lane, swerving delightedly as he wins the Baku GP, the last race of 2020, and he's going out. He's leaving this year with a bang. Fantastic win from him. Briggsy comes home in 2nd. Fury Fast finishing in 3rd. Becco coming home in a surprising 4th. Fantastic race for Becco. Nazareth claiming an incredibly unlikely 6th, followed by Todd in up to 5th for Todd. Down to 7th for Nazareth. He must have had a penalty of some sort. Kunha up into 6th then. Still good points, still a good race for them both. 242 comments this stream. Kramer coming down the Sarge then, coming after a very unfortunate race to finish in 8th, bring home a couple points. Last week's race winner down into 8th, Kramer in 9th, and Slayer as we follow him now into the last sector after what seemed to be a good race at the start has gone to a complete shambles for him. Your final finishing order is as follows. Camiliano is the winner, followed by Briggsy, Fury Fast completing the podium, Becco, then Becco, and Todd completing the top 5. Todd has now left. But 10th place for Slayer. I wouldn't be surprised if the stewards decide to take a point off. Driver of the day for Nazareth. Fair enough. It's between him and Becco, definitely. There's your race winner then. Camiliano finally winning a race. Briggsy in 2nd. Could have won today, definitely. Followed by Fury Fast, claiming the most unlikely podium of the bunch. But after a crazy, chaotic race, that is your top 3. It was a very good race to end off 2020, and thanks to IFR League for letting me commentate again and into next year too. In terms of this year on my channel, I didn't upload most of the year. Briggsy's left. You know, I didn't upload all year until about a few months ago. It's been the best year of my channel by a long way. I couldn't thank any of you enough for that. This will probably be one of my last videos of 2020, unless if I stream the Christmas League, but I'm not sure yet. But there's your finishing results after the Baku GP and a fantastic race to end 2020, to end the 2020 IFR League. As we go into 2021, continuing in Canada. But thanks everyone for joining me today. If anyone wants to say anything in the chat, then please say it now. And I will, because I'll be ending the stream in a few minutes. But fantastic race from all drivers. That's not actually our next track, it's just there. Next track, you see by the calendar, our next track is Canada, which will be on, I will confirm the date now when the next race is. Let's get it up. The next race will be on the 7th of February. So there'll be quite a big break. We'll have a few videos in between. That's if I'm commentating over the Christmas League, which, if I am, will be in F2 cars. For everyone, in case everyone's wondering, the race will be in Formula 2 cars. And it will be just a friendly championship. But that was the last race of 2020, my last IFR League stream in terms of the actual championship. But thanks to everyone for this year, and it's been a good race, been a good year for my YouTube, even after not uploading for a whole year. Good race to end 2020. Thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you, well, whenever. I can't really say if I'll see you next week, but I'll see you whenever.